Let's do a card pull. What do we most need to know about this episode? Huh? What do we most need to know about this episode? Okay. Earth Mother. That's right. That's who we are. Mm-hmm. That's what we do. This is the support we provide. Okay? I love it. We keep the torch alive at home. We support our husbands by nurturing all of the things that they need to have happen before they go coach. I don't even think we've told you what we're talking about yet.
Holding space from the sidelines.
That's right. We're talking about our husbands who are both head coaches of different industries. Geoff head coaches wrestling and football. And then Charlie head coaches, I don't want to get it wrong. There's like 19 different things that he does. So,
yes, he is percussion director for a local marching band, an assistant band director, and percussion director for an indoor ensemble as well.
Yes. Both positions have been like wildly successful too, since he has been at the helm. So I love that this is the card that we pulled for this, right? Because feel loved and comforted. And if you look at this card, I mean, really, this is what Krystyn and I are. We are mothers in our own right, but we're also wives and nurturers. And part of what we're going to talk about is how important it is, if you are in this role, to support your partner as they go in and educate and love on and nurture youth, whether it's young children or adolescents or even young adults into adulthood. So
my card pull was the 9 of Wands, which wands are like that action, that creativity. And for this, really, it's about like strength, perseverance. Like you can do it. It's like that kind of vibe. Mm-hmm. So I love that we pulled these for today.
Yeah, this is good. So a little bit of back history. Geoff and I started dating in 2008, got married in 2012. And he didn't start coaching until 2019. So, we had been together for over 10 years before I saw him in this particular role. And if you've been in a committed relationship with somebody, I think it's always fascinating when you think you know that person so well, and then something happens and you're like, I had no idea you were into this, or you didn't like this, or this was a part of your past. And so it was that realization when he first started coaching wrestling, and he came home and he was like so energized and so joyful in a way that I had never experienced before. And I was like, oh, this is your jam.
Right.
Like this is your calling. And not everybody can be a coach. Just because you are a subject matter expert in the thing doesn't mean that translates.
Right.
And then it became amplified when people would come up to me, parents, and they would be like, he is such a good coach. Like he is so good with the kids. He is so patient. And it's interesting too, because he was a parent, is still a parent, but it's a different role, And sometimes it's gotten to the point where I'm like, would you say some of this shit to kids that you're coaching? And he's like, no. And I was like, then maybe you shouldn't say it to our kids. Like there's there's like a, like a balance there because you feel so comfortable. Right. But I was like, you have to keep doing this. Like this is your calling.
Yeah. It's really cool to watch them embody something that is like soul deep. And I would imagine that they kind of feel similar watching us do what we love here with the podcast in terms of like seeing us bloom.
For sure.
But like to watch somebody who has so much passion for something and dedicate so much time and energy. And, for me, like when Charlie and I got together, he was fully ingrained in teaching, right? He wasn't a director at that point. And he worked at the same school for like 8 years doing like competitive marching band, teching their percussion. And he would also like all of these other schools would cherry pick him to come teach their drum lines for band camp So he would literally teach for 2 weeks at this school and then go to the next band camp and the next band camp. And hopefully they all didn't overlap. And for me, it was awesome to watch him grow into a director and then see, like, he's this silly, goofy, we talk about all the time, right? He's this silly, goofy guy.
Mm-hmm. He's a kid.
He's a kid, like, which is part of why he's such a great director.
For sure.
But at the same time, like, he's so serious when it comes to drumming. And the first time I saw it, I was like, what? Mm-hmm. Which I think it's so funny. The whole, like, not his section, the whole rest of the marching band is terrified of him.